Всем привет! Вы на канале Кочкас, и мы продолжаем проходить The Water Worlds, вторая часть. Всем приятного просмотра и спасибо за ваши лайки. Так, район. Нам надо сюда.
You go on ahead. I'm shilly-shallying about what to do.
Ну что? Да, нет времени на назначение, но да, у меня есть.
Auntie's Choice is hiring outside contractors, and an Earth Directorate agent should fit the bill nicely.
Но лично дело все равно придется проверить. Ну да. Ладненько, приступай к рассмотрению. Ничего себе. Ну да.
You're the questionable sort who we do business with, but you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably consider accepting our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice hollow advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
Жаль, у меня нет такого.
Good question. There's only one choice. Auntie's Choice. We'll choose for you.
Мы выберем за вас. Но мы в деле.
Should be ready next time you're back. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
Earth Directorate agents may accept freelance opportunities so long as they align with the priority mission.
Pass.
Ну, да, правильно. Так, пусть ищите башню. Так, а где башня? Башня. Дневник. Поступление клиентов.
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location? Well, for...
Заблокировано.
Maintain control of personal belongings on the tram at all times.
Any questions?
Есть вопросы?
Like what? Ask away. Is there anything else you need to know about this place? The Esplanade. There's a medicament. You're not thinking of trying to go in there? Oh, that's an easy one. Well, farewells are free.
Congratulations. Welcome to your new role as Site Sanitation Manager, Doc.
Использовать.
Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition, demoted for playing confident. This is no paid public toilet. Not the ACS undisputed claim is not only our corporate headquarters, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all.
Заручиться поддержку. Давайте заручимся, так загрузка пошла. Все хорошо, все хорошо. А в смысле? Так, я надеюсь, больше этого не будет. Опа.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages.
359 the Earth Directorate Field Manual for a list of reimbursable
The
expenses.
recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded corporation. Our competitors would kill to find out.
Башня главного офиса.
Now entering an executive office environment. Please attempt some semblance of professional decorum.
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. And
Открытые вакансии, мне это не интересно. В смысле?
hello, daring self-determinivist.
Привет,
Stalwart
легкий
seeker of
спаситель.
self-betterment, as in Ida. Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged and you can see here as soon as I'm finished. So now
Хорошо, теперь я
you'll find
закончу
deep into it
президент.
right over there. When you're done, please exit to your left, where two of our top.
Well, wonderful to meet you.
At
CF
встрече.
Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such
Мы
a
переодеваем
cooperative accept our
летнюю
invitation to the undisputed
А,
claim.
агенту,
Well, it
да.
was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here. I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, proprietary insight acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed.
Huh.
It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. The moment you decided you wanted more from your life, when you realized that Arcadia was an opportunity to forget what was before and join the winning team.
We
Ну да,
assume
мы
we know a good deal
предлагаем
when you see it. At Auntie's Choice, we know how to get things done. If your agenda lines up with our own,
You, my friend,
Успех
are being given
какой-то
the
мне
opportunity of a lifetime.
обещает.
Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen.
У вас,
Someone not
да,
shaped by
большая.
Auntie's maritime, a daring, not
more
Ну да,
specifically,
да, да, да.
we are recruiting an
your first assignment demonstrates something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our.
They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
Не погрузите в гер... Да.
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant.
Они забудут.
They stated until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
Они бастуют. То, что вы описываете, забастовку, да.
Yes, well, if they're this delusional, violence is the next natural step. Who do they intend to strike?
Не обязательно, они просто прекратили работу, чтобы вынудить вас пойти на переговоры.
Dear law, what about...
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely
Пробуйте с ним договориться.
That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability. No.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever...
Я отказываю.
Overreact. How about you head to Praetor and see for yourself?
Посетите башню.
Because they've definitely come back just to see you. This...
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell...
То есть мне надо еще забастовку сделать.
Heinous ascetic without Auntie's Choice.
Призовите забастовку. Где это есть? То есть мы улетаем на другую планету. Прерывать забастовку.
Short-range transmission just came
Вот
from
мне
Zed.
пришло сообщение в радио,
He's
что
requesting we
нам
meet him at the
просит
tomb of the matriarch
связаться с
here on
ним.
Praetor. It's where the matriarch and first sovereign are buried, supposedly.
Больше он ничего не сказал.
Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help.
Да.
We should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust these.
Зеб мало кому доверяет, в общем, если время позволяет, я хочу к нему ходить.
Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that
Найдите Зе Булуна. Продолжить. Не, напарник попросил. Напарник меня попросил, значит, так и надо. Значит, будем. Что-то делать? Так, мы прилетели.
turn your lamps on that building over there. Reckon that's where we'll be able to get our hands on the rift modulator.
Protectorate control.
Передавите забастовку, это раз.
Control of
Больше
Praetor has largely been
найдите.
achieved through the maintenance of a blockade.
Давайте встретимся.
Indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automac factory.
Так, теперь. Еда, Лойл. Не, нафиг.
Electrical damage.
Прокубит.
Standing by with life support.
Give the order and I'll take care of it. Hey, what in the air now?
Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
Hey, something there. Over here. 3 holes ahead.
Прокубит. Готово. Не, ну мы должны, потому что он нам помог, и мы ему должны теперь помогать. Опа.
Aborted non-mating call identified. Please approach wildlife with caution.
Да, фиксируем крик. Да, печать для вышки, у меня нет такого.
Emergency protocols ready.
Take time, Commander. Infantry come. Sorry, we're ready yet. Hands up too. Ready. Nah, man, ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just say when.
Ну, все-таки пойдем встречать. Вот и перебили. Так. Гробница матриарха.
Once you reach the vault, it will all be worth it. Trust. Arrival cannot be more timely.
Вы как раз вовремя просто
I
рассказывал
can think
второго.
of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature.
Нравитесь именно вы.
Glad to
Рад
see you
тебя
again as
видеть,
well.
Найл.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
I composed it
Сообщение.
accurately. To the task at hand.
Перейдем к делу.
We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its
Перед
greatest
вами
secret.
гробница. И что
On
ж
the
там?
subject, visiting the matriarch and first sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire.
Развитанные
Reveal the vault in its
мои
low
друзья
slope
рисковали
containing the
жизнью,
matriarch's
там
body of work,
есть
hidden from the public. Who knows
хранилище.
what technologies the protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's reported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her
То
invention.
есть вот так оно как.
Whatever technological advancement, but not for
Да,
much
есть.
longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the... Reaching the vault will be no simple task. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to
Найл,
access
что
more
ты думаешь
information
об этом плане?
I can see a half dozen points of failure, but
Glad we're operating under the same... We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening.
Ну не будем затягивать вперед. Новый уровень открыл. Так. Ну что, пойдемте будем смотреть, что за гробница будет там.
The less attention we draw, the better. Matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
you hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Oh, to have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90.
Commander. Trigger finger's still paid. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Never again.
Come to, but I'm not ready.
Now that's been taken care of. We can continue. Wait there. I'll cut them to you.
Well handled. My turn. There should be a hidden entrance here. The security room that we need to reach is nearby. Should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
If we start gunning down civilians, where does it end, Zeb? Ain't Arcadia covered in enough blood?
You need me to clear that moral obstruction for you? Fine. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies.
Это человек
And when our
инструмент
positions
империи, да.
reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks.
Научная реабилитация.
Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
Мы отпускаем экскурсовода, конец обсуждения.
I'm with the commander on this one.
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
Чтобы провести вас по лабиринту. Так, смазка есть. Отключить питание. Обратно дорог не ведет. Секунду. Дырочек 20.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish what time and disease have already begun. I may soon be sovereign. And if that bears out, I will need to hide all of this. Burn all of my father's research into longevity. Seal his automech body away at the factory. What grief I will inherit. What mess.
Давайте наполнится и пойдем.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later. Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some
Смотри,
advisable engineering,
инженер.
who knows, could come in handy.
Вдруг пригодится.
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander.
Просто
Let's
дело
keep
своей
going.
работы.
I'll
Идем
continue.
дальше.
We've made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the door should open. If I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3... Damn it! Secure the automated security port! Good! Watch out!
Can't just shoot from the thin air. Ain't recharged. Sorry, ain't ready yet.
By my grandmother, I cannot abide the time this research into the Brits is taking.
Perhaps that would be useful. The code I originally supplied can still be relied upon.
Absent
1,
my
3,
wife
2.
and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back
code
from
is
the void.
1, 3,
Perhaps
2.
those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me. But I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
Ну.
Glad to see you were not overly impeded by this puzzle, but I apologize for my... The vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
Бессмертный.
I
might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Does that seem a little off to you, Commander? Appreciate you showing him a little grace, all things considered. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close.
Ситуация,
Never
да.
seen him so eager for bloodletting
Я
before.
рад, что Зэп отступил, но я никогда не увидел
Ain't
его
sure for the better.
такой, на...
I'll be damned if I go down the same path as DeVries. Some ideals are worth fighting to keep, even if it means taking the long way round to winning. Oh, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Удалить хранилище.
Remember, turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
Я в тебе никогда не сомневался.
I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues,
Точка.
This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
we can use them to Arcadia's benefit.
I knew the Protectorate festered with
Я
lies,
знал,
but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles.
Ух ты.
Did you know?
Знал?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
Мы все еще можем все изменить.
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches.
Ничего.
Our dear matriarch is a fraud, a cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the first sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
Just what exactly are you thinking, Zeb?
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Как значит? Мне нравится, но у него
Downsides
нет.
like how the skip drives are causing rifts? Yeah, I say that's worth a fret. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
Соглашение аннулировано. Я все еще сомневаюсь. Найл, что
It's worth
думаешь?
holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot
Не
of good
сделали
too.
много
Plus,
чего
making the skip
хорошего.
drive tech available. That's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Худшая
Do you think the
идея.
Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
Требуется речь. У меня нет 14 речи.
And
Нам
should I
надо...
refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
Как мне тебя остановить?
Short of shooting me? No.
Найл, давай.
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra almost perished under Sentinel's instruments as well. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
Нет. У меня нету ни переговорщика, ни речи, блин.
You
Найл.
remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia. I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Так, набор модификаций Найл. Припасы, что у меня есть. Так, напарники.
There they are! These are the ruffians who threatened me.
Parasites identified.
Indicated. Engaging combat protocols.
Not fresh form detected.
Ammunition depleted.
You could have killed us.
Maintaining perspective.
Go, cock and load. Just get the signal.
Could that cover?
Things take time, Commander. We're here. Free hole in the head.
Переживите забастовку. Так.
About of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
И что ты думаешь о правлении теперь? Кто должно правду?
Unregulated corporations.
Понимаю. Разрешаю.
This whole experience with Zeb ain't easy having to decide between your allies.
Ну да, жаль.
I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find
Ты говоришь, что остановился. А тут и неважно, я, наверное, только что она сделала. Ну да. Не спорю, пожалуй, так речь.
It's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
Виноваты не только мы приложили к этой операции. Ну, сейчас спасибо, переваривайте, ага. Если надо, я всегда рядом, я говорил. Так что Найлс открывает, мне это интересно, где есть напарники. Ага. Нет, не... Нет. Так, поправим наведение.
Since the fastball incident of 97, sequencing attack strategy ready to assist with agent help needs.
Перебили всех.
Commencing combat-related activities. Enthusiasm. Unfriendlies.
Ну-ка.
Health benefits available at your request.
Ready to waste it. On your command. Hit what in the where now? Ain't nothing there. No target. Nobody around.
Подожди, что мы подобрали? Маску, урон попадания. Вероятность уклонения, скорость бега в бою.
Fronting threat. This unit advises healing yourself.
Shoot from the thin air.
Physical assistance.
Take your charge. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Sequencing attack strategies.
These things take time, Commander.
Да в смысле как? Продолжить.
Nobody around. Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Ну-ка.
Electrical damage failing.
Так. Не трогай никого, мы просто сейчас предотвращаем забастовку.
The feat of engineering to keep a place.
Oh there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for a... Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatant. That's so. Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for.
Где тиранию фина?
Hydraulicalized, there is a trail that leads to the top. And given the situation we find ourselves... Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it for you.
Где ты фигня? Тяжелая леточка стрелять. Вот так все на все купили. Угу. Значит, нам не сюда. Вот пограничный лагерь. Так, 20 метров.
I've always wanted to bring change to Arcadia. Like you and I. Sure.
Почему?
Always.
Выстроенные, но кто отправляет Эллу? Доступна новая модификация. Так. Ближний бой, дальний бой, это нет. Нет.
Ain't this a sight?
That's right, folks.
Class
Keep the
consciousness
chanting
in
going.
action.
I can see the overseer up in her office.
No
We're
more
definitely
bottles on
making her
factory
miserable.
floors! Time for us!
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker.
Just
Can't
be
say
sure.
I recognize you. You come from a different plant. We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves. We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn I ain't sure. If you're here to picket, we'd love to have you join our movement. Otherwise, I've got more important. Well, that's honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a do your work.
Consume like a good consumer.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans! Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days!
Frustrations don't normally involve, you know, an actual vent.
All for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on a dream. Welcome to Auntie's fine private revitalization center, where I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office?
Да, это
About
я.
damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool. Someone's.
Ну вот я требования
Nevertheless,
будем.
here we must focus on getting these ingrates back.
Хорошо,
You're
что нам
asking me?
сделать?
That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's no call for this plant. The workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, my workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We've only got...
Да, почему бы их не убить?
That is my team. They've appointed...
Что нужно, чтобы поговорить с ним, зовет индианец.
Dummy? No.
А что хочет их главарь?
He has demands, but I can't be bothered to rem... You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions.
Абсолютно не подведено. Сообщение.
Hypothesizing. The labor supervisor's missive may not alleviate worker disgruntlement.
Welcome back. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage will be...
То есть им надо еще поговорить.
Heads up! Make some space! We've got a sanctioned non-employee professional.
That's right! That's right, folks! Keep the chanting going! I can see the overseer in the office! We're definitely making her miserable!
Others get the exact same pay, but only work
That's right, folks! Keep the chanting going! I can see
with
the
no
overseer
rest
in
and
the
no
office! We're
downtime.
definitely
We
making her
shouldn't pay for
miserable!
Adrena time.
Заблокирован, так понял. Эта неделя уже так долго длится. Что нам надо по квесту?
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulate. Others get the exact same pay,
Keep the chanting
but
going!
only work
I can see the
12-hour
overseer up in
days.
her office! Then we're definitely making her miserable!
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, then what in law's name are you doing here? Well, that certainly is unexpected. And potentially wonderful.
Да, я здесь, вы о чем думаете?
Occupational environment. Right.
Да точно.
It means it is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't
Насколько
imagine
им
how hard it is for them to... No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate...
That's right. Leo has been
under the...
Right, that. Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pick... Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus,
А вы не дохрена...
most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Yeah, well, of course you're gonna find it all ridiculous. You only care about what's best for Auntie. But there are demands all the same.
Я вам что здесь?
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
Устали в бутылках мочиться.
Welcome back,
Причём
Ameliorator. Auntie and I
Там.
continue to have high hopes that you will come to shine under the spotlight of our illustrious gaze. So, are you ready to impress us? So,
И думаем, мы
what are
можем
these
вернуть.
ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies
Нет,
rumble?
нет, 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 нет,
8-hour
нет.
work days?
12, они там с ума сошли?
What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Предложи им 6 часов, они будут работать в полный день, а ты станешь героиней.
Their hero, you say? Well, I hadn't considered that. If they adore, in addition to respect me, they'll be far more receptive to overtime and reduced bonuses. That would translate into more profit for the plant.
Да, это компьютер сокращение.
Which should be more than
Объем
enough to make up the drop in
производства, да. Хорошо, что объявил меня. Да.
To relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Ну вот, тебе никогда не приходилось подолгу
I
терпеть?
suppose that is true. They are probably not doing their best work if they are distracted by their biological
Да.
needs. Fine. They'll be unlocked.
Ну не
But
стану
breaks,
оплатить,
what more do they
на что
want?
они еще хотят?
Free?
Бесплатно?
Free? Giving
Да,
something away for
бесплатно.
free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
Так что будут это бесплатно. Позволим. Сегодня позже обсудишь новые условия.
But aren't you a devious one? That's a strategy darker than my mind would naturally explore. Which is, I must shamefully admit, to my
Блестяще,
detriment.
конечно.
Well played. Is there more they ask?
Это все.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Просто с этим поскорее. А вот они уже открыли туалеты все. Уже разблокировали ваши туалеты. Что вы так кричите, алё, пацаны?
Hello again. Do you have news for us
Да,
about
все
the
хорошо.
negotiations? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that? Well, what's next? She willing to see reason?
Да, она
What's
согласилась.
next?
Теперь
Excellent.
обсудить часть
What
работы.
progress have you
Хорошие новости.
That
Все
must
уже
have been
16
quite the
часов.
negotiation. Oh, my people can't. Well, you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you. But I'll get him next time. And he will.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? It don't matter. Now, if you'll excuse.
Congratulations.
Мы возвращаемся к работе. Верно, так аккуратно грыз.
Until death or retirement occur first.
Ну, все вроде бы.
The workers have
Отлично
returned
работает.
and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption
Прекрасная.
ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you
Ты
must.
сделал, что
I have
должен
already
был,
informed
да.
the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise. You may tell the executive.
Ну, сюда мы можем лететь. Корабль, да. Так. И теперь в башню полетели. Неоспоримое право. Так, карта. Райончик. Сейчас нельзя пользоваться быстрым перемещением, понятно. То есть мне надо сначала выйти. Вот так вот. Выберите напарника. Ну вот, двух. Пока два. Сразу тэпнемся.
Approaching station. Head office time.
Продать хлам. Продать. Угу.
Strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little
Вы
mantiwas.
выкладывать
Well,
скорее.
with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
Прошло все гладко.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth.
Да, не. А я получаю гонорар. Нет.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was.
There you go. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic dude. Damn right. Real marketing is gut-driven. It's not something you think about. Just leave the...
Yes.
I'm the head. The Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Attitude like that will take you a few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist and...
Which is to say...
See you when...
Ой. Еще одного надо. Угу. И персонаж. Так. Ну что ж, давайте переманивать, что ли. Ну, тепер сразу на корабль. У нас по квесту. Собирать материалы. Нет, сюда? Ну, полетели. А что еще делать? Продовжуй. Угу. Ну, пойдем.
Love you, but I'm not ready. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Трезвенник. Не, ну, я не хочу.
That's one hell of a wall. Going over or under's out of the question. That almost sounded like... Fuck! Mortar fire! Move!
Жительница корпорации.
Reminder, domesticated raptidons are not pets.
Looks like
Please
we're
do not
about to have
approach,
company.
feed,
Химический
or
завод.
scratch behind their venomous jaw frills.
Ну да, химический завод, да. Но нам туда не надо. О, есть. Ага, вот сюда нам надо. Пройти через автономный завод.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
«200 метров почти добрались».
Running with you reminds me of my old days with this.
Я хочу, чтобы ты мне сделал патрончики. И есть у меня хватает на них.
Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Ну?
Nobody around. Ain't nothing there.
Minimize.
Seems worry about.
Выключи радио.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Спокойно буду. Перемещение.
subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Come in, come right in, and be refreshed. It's not just...
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity
To abrade your imperfections. I'm head refresher Rule,
and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a productive member of
perfect society again. Soon you'll say, goodbye, imperfect thoughts.
Hello, content.
Здравствуйте.
Just like being back on smoke extraction detail.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say, refreshed to be?
Fashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Welcome to the web.
Добро пожаловать.
Protectorate.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment. Why, of course. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
Я готов начинать что-то.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right.
Greeting, subject
Приветствую.
Subjects are required to respond 100%. Query 1. Concisely characterize your incorrect. The accepted query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. The degree of zealous query 3. Do you ever
Одолевать его
imperfect thoughts? Unacceptable. A perfect society.
Мысли.
Final query. How would your neighbors describe you? The formula 200 fixed now. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Trust me, the lathe of particularity does.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
Deliberate is to court ruin.
It is the duty of every protected subject to ensure they are operating at efficiency.
На низком уровне.
This unit reminds you that mental refreshment is not
You have a little
directive.
query. Hello, my name is Abigail.
Abigail,
I am
вот.
realigned with the paradigm. Right, I am
Я в порядке, да.
Pondering begets that a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals.
Нет никаких таблеток.
You should speak to refreshment facilitator Till. I
Ну,
once
дальше
possessed
тебе
a
загреб.
failing of
Тут
character.
первая ерунда.
It's the duty of all protectorate. I only experience
Мне
refreshment.
пора, спасибо.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today.
Так, а кого мы ищем?
Please proceed to the kitchen pantry. The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Тихо.
Imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Здравствуй, счастье, потребует. Вот ты мне нужен.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important.
To deliberate is to court ruin.
Does the protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this freedom they celebrate.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being rounding up for clarity / medicament dispensement has concluded.
As my good friend the consul would say, at its base, humanity unguided is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the protectorate are lost because we do not allow ourselves to be.
Да, там-то легче, чем опыт.
Course gives us purpose, The console is the firm hand that guides us. Mental refreshment keeps us on task, free from doubt, efficient, perfect, and thus
Their team plays the word. Oh, you're new.
Он
Must
новенький.
be. You still retain
Я
a look of
welcome.
inquiry and deliberation. I'm William. I once felt the same way. Others too. Wait, I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are... Oh, why, I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something... My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team. The Paradigm Abiders. I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. Suppose so. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a... Oh, I'll be... Oh, hello.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclination.
Each a vital cog. Each.
Кто?
A new face. Well, I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions. Admitting you question is the
Можно задать в центре, понятно.
You've missed the daily medicament dispensement. I head refresher go upstairs in the audio visual. You must mean the late. How very
Короче, здесь неинтересно.
That could have gone worse. It's just like Zeb said. Mental refreshment really takes the meddling right out of folks. Makes them docile.
But I'm not ready.
Ой, иди нахер. Буду я еще и с тобой.
Entering a conversational state. Promoting
Что еще?
Possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Locked and stock.
Prudence dictates we
Our prosperity.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for...
I could tell you are in need of mental refreshment. I possess a particularly keen
Your
eye for such
realignment with the
things.
paradigm begins now.
Wiecie, zamku magiczka, ponieważ.
At all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Preserve said progress. Sustain the system. Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy.
Буду я еще прятаться.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia,
Take time, Commander. Your lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
When we comply together, we thrive together.
Устроили бойню, называется все.
You'll feel ever so much
Ой, дidn't I?
once you
You did.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Is the court ruined?
Дверь заклинил засов. Так.
only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Individual! The Protectorate endures!
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive advisor responsible for making the mental
Help you?
Enemies detected. Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
the bombs out of a freighter. Ain't recharged.
Seeking shelter.
Взять предмет.
Preserve set progress. Sustain system.
Дополнительно.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wait.
This must be the lead scientist. Wonder if he's also had the
Well, out with it. Who are you? What an to what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
Хочу документировать.
For one of our I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me. Oh, listen to this one. And if not, what would those nincompoops in Auntie's Choice make of our methods?
Ну давайте.
So, what of the Order? Our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, what say you about Auntie's Choice, then? Tell me, is there in the Protectorate we have the best of everything? Me? Celebrated?
Да.
That said, perhaps our rivals are... Well, admit I assume this... I am...
Guards, get yours out. Getting forward. Replenishing my firearm. That cover spot looks much better.
Give the order and I'll take care of it. Commit what in the where now? Nobody around.
Так, я не хотел никого убивать. Так, что мы нашли? Вы нашли. Жаль, что он тоже такую службу.
On your toe. Those reprobates.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unstanding line with microphone.
Использовать.
need to have some mercy. I don't know anymore.
Fellow subject lacking the appropriate seal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Protector and subject to ensure they are operating
Нет, это не сюда. Это ж наблюдение, может, сюда?
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
Это что делаем? Все, уходим с этой психушки нафиг. Да, до свидания. Итак. Вроде бы 2 квеста сделаны. Ну? В смысле забрать материалы? Мне все материалы? Вы нашли, вы доказали, вы сделали. Теперь... Так соберите материалы. Материалы собирать. Вот бегали, добегались, нашли. Вот оно где было, блин. Я уже запарился искать. Не-не-не-не-не. Удачи. Вашей психушкой я не хотел. Оно так само получилось. Я не хотел никого там убивать. Сразу тэпаемся в этот корабль рябаный. Тихо, что ли? Не, ну прикольная, конечно, серия. Ну, чтобы до тетеньки, до этой добраться, это, конечно, капец, сколько надо пройти. Так, я половину вырежу отсюда вообще. Какой нафиг? Куда полетели? Встретиться с этими двумя. Да, продолжим. Временная враждебность фракции сбросится через 3 дня. Так. Встретиться, идти есть здесь район. Так.
We took what nature artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Yes,
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing up the protection. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important.
Эти сведения вдобавок.
I hope you gathered supplemental materials and recruited the scientist as well. Well, got what we needed. Sometimes about
better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results.
Наши люди разберутся.
Can't say I like the sound of that.
How truly unfortunate.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional detail? That's it. What else? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? Excellent.
Больше я ничего не знаю.
Along with something too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire
Целую минуту, неужто? Давай.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a
Наконец-то
contractor with a little
попался.
backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Terrible business. Never did discover who was to blame. Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
У него агент тудок.
Good. Good. Perhaps you can help us rig the odds in our favor. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. Well now, time's wasting. Do you know the archive on Cloister, the moon-sized computronic contraption?
Целую... Ну, мы не нашли.
You do understand we're not paying you for half-witty remarks. If so, I'll move on, and that moment of mine you just wasted will be deducted from your pay. We seized the archive from the Order and held it for a while. Its computronic capabilities were quite useful after a considerable bit of trial and error.
No doubt recall, it was responsible for creating the monopolistic mercantile methodology plan, our current operations manifesto.
That old hat again.
Whether or not I yet have full confidence in the strategies it devised is presently irrelevant. Regardless, I want it back under our control as soon as possible.
Protectorate forces occupy the area. All of them, it seems.
Yet, a skilled operator like you could lead the charge, slip in where a larger, less cost-effective force might falter. Little sabotage,
Устроим
some
небольшую
well-timed calling
диверсию,
of
захватите
reinforcements.
Спайрон.
Once you retake Spyerton,
Да.
voila! The Protectorate are gone, at a fraction of the projected price otherwise. And if you have some calculations you want to run on it first, fine. Our goals align. Just give us the archive when you're done. Sure, it'd put you on the Order's bad side, permanently, hostilely, but I'm certain you're prepared to accept that. Who cares if a bunch of bookish academics are mad at you, right?
No.
Splendid. Pull this off. You'll be handsomely rewarded.
This is exactly the kind of surgical operation I recruited you for, and all eyes are upon...
I can meet you there once you've breached its defenses. Call on me, if and when you need.
Splendid. You have a reasonable amount of my confidence. More than most.
Великолепно, я вас верю так. Захватите. Ну, а будем захватывать в следующей серии. А на этом все. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Всем до следующей серии. И всем пока-пока.